Hello everyone, welcome back. Um, Today is day 2 of our Mega Gardevoir week to start off our Road to VGC Worlds 2016 series. And now we're starting off with a Gardevoir mirror match. We actually have 5 of the exact same Pokemon. The only difference is my opponent has Suicune and I have Tyranitar. So, this is the first time we're facing off against a mirror match. This will be interesting and surely it will provide a lot of mind games. Honestly, seeing Suicune tells me it's probably not Trick Room because I doubt he has Thunder Wave, Tailwind, and Trick Room in the same team. But that's not 100% sure, you know? I think Thunders is a very solid lead here against all of his Pokemon, especially since it has special bulk in it, and possibly Gardevoir, or maybe even Heatran, but I am afraid of the Suicune. Although Thunders does cover for Heatran nicely, and Heatran deals pretty well with everything actually. So yeah, I'm gonna lead those two. That looks like a solid lead. Landorus also seems very solid, but I am very tempted with the Trick Room Spore possibility of a Mungus. I'm not entirely sure. I think I will go with Landorus and Gardevoir. Tyranitar doesn't like this matchup at all. Going to ignore spectators and opponent just in case. And okay. This is Heatran's chance to shine. Unless he double targets Heatran, which I doubt he will, I think I'm going to go straight away. I'm not sure if I Thunderbolt Thunders for damage. What does his Thunders do though? Does it switch? Does Landers use HP? I mean switch? Maybe I should double protect here to scout for a U-turn. I'm gonna double protect to scout for a U-turn and I don't know to see, because once again I'm 90% of the time Landers Therian is holding a Choice Scarf, Swagger, and Earthquake. Wow. So probably would have been in a very good position if I had went all out attacking. I don't know who runs more speed, but I'm going to Swagger his Thunders. I'm gonna go HP Ice on Landers. He went offensive right away. Nope, that's unfortunate. He swaggers my Thunders and I hurt myself. I reveal my hidden power, so I should have been more aggressive last turn. The previous turn, I mean. Now he's free to swagger my Heatran and I can't really switch in anything. Suicune is a big issue now. I'm going to try to Thunderbolt Suicune. He taunts. Oh, Thunderous hits himself again, and Suicune has Calm Mind. Wow, so that double protect turn 1 was terrible for us, I guess. And Thunders with Swagger though. Yeah, Thunders with Swagger. Now I think Heatran is pretty useless. The hidden power ice or price factor is out. So do I sacrifice it? Yeah, it's gonna be really rough. Double targets Thunders, I'm guessing. Okay, Thunders gets out. But yeah, he knows Thunders is my best bet to damage Suicune. Unless I get a burn. Wow, that burn could be very important. Double burn. Wow. Wow. Tracing pressure. Okay, so I expect a Swagger right away on my Gardevoir. Suicune hasn't shown any item. It's shown Ice Beam and Calm Mind. It's safe to assume it has Rest and Chesto Berry. I guess. Heat Wave. Wow, it even critical hit Thunders. That's a very bulky Thunders. I have to go on the offensive. I can't not go on the offensive. Hopefully I can get through Tailwind. That's weird. Another critical hit and I get confused. So yeah, this is a very, very weird game. Very weird game. Brings in his own Heatran. Will Suicune rest this turn? Do I Trick Room and protect, or try to Trick Room and protect? See, the thing is, yeah, I'm gonna try to Trick Room and I am going to protect. Suicune is probably going to rest here. Nope. Oh wow, target is called. Heatran substitutes. That's 4 out of 4 times I've hit myself in confusion. So that's obviously not good at all. He can double target my Heatran. I'm going to try to do the same thing. Suicune is not resting. He scalds and Earth Powers. Now I have Trick Room. He still has a turn of Tailwind. His Heatran is a big problem though. A very big problem. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. My opponent outplayed me, honestly, every single turn. And I'm gonna Hyper Voice, I guess. And knock off Heatran, hoping I don't hit myself. Heatran protects, Gardevoir hits itself, I knock off, and Landorus survives. But not like it makes a difference, unfortunately. I hit myself 5 times out of 6. And that's a 50% chance, isn't it? Yeah, Heatran underspeeds my Landorus. Suicune scalds, my confusion ends, but there's no point. Let's move on to next battle. I will forfeit, sir. I have nothing against Heatran with my Gardevoir. Okay, so now Mega Blaziken or Mega Gengar team. That's interesting. I'm going to guess Mega Blaziken. So with that in mind, see, I used a Mega Blaziken team before, and I've seen a few used by Japanese players, and Thunders is usually offensive. So I'm going to lead these two so that I can either Trick Room or paralyze his Blaziken, and he can only taunt one of them with Thunders. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna lead Landorus because of my logic. I do want to bring Heatran though because of Ferrothorn, and Tyranitar is pretty solid here as well under Trick Room. Okay, there's Blaziken and there's Cresselia. Yeah, wow, Gardevoir traced speed boost. That's very nice. Okay. Who's faster though? Who is faster? And does Blaziken protect? He's probably afraid of the Thunder Wave, so I'm going to Swagger Cresselia. Not going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to protect myself to get my own speed boost. Swagger onto Cresselia. Cresselia hits itself in confusion, so yeah, these Swagger shenanigans are terrible, but I mean, I'm using them and my opponent is using them too, right? So I'm going to Thunder Wave Blaziken, and I'm going to Psychic that slot because Cresselia is not very threatening, and I don't think Hyper Voice will get the KO. So I'm going to Psychic. Yeah, he doesn't switch out. Oh, wow. The defensive is pulled through for me. I honestly thought he was going to switch out. Ah, Cresselia is Calm Mind. What is it with all these setup Pokemon? Okay, so I'm going to have to Swagger Cresselia once again. And now Cresselia is a real threat, although fortunately I do have Tyranitar with me. Gardevoir outspeeds Gengar. That's very nice. Although it is probably Sash, so I'm going to Thunderbolt to break its Sash and protect Gardevoir. And then I'm going to Swagger Cresselia. Yep. I don't think... Yeah. Next turn, if I'm going to Swagger and Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice should do 33% to Gengar. It resists, but it's pretty frail. How did Gengar outspeed? How did Gengar outspeed my +1 Gardevoir? I genuinely have no idea. I really have no idea how that just happened. Oh, this is not max speed Gardevoir, of course. That was dumb on my part. Does that Gengar... It has Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb. Does it have Icy Wind and Will-O-Wisp too? Do I protect and Heat Wave? Skill Swap. Wow. What is it with this? Gosh. Wow, wow, wow. Now he could do the same. Expecting me. I'm just gonna Hidden Power Gengar to KO it. He could use Skill Swap once again. If I used Earth Power on it, he might want to give Flash Fire to Cresselia. Man, all these surprising moves though. And my terrible forgetfulness. Okay, Gengar just goes on the offensive. Cresselia is getting very greedy. That Life Orb Crunch will deal a lot of damage. Gengar is down and Cresselia doesn't quite get knocked out. Cresselia does have safety goggles. And unfortunately it outspeeds both of my Pokemon. We've seen Calm Mind and Ice Beam. Presumably Psychic and Moonlight. So do I double protect here? See, my Lodic is a big threat right now. And it's going to want to target Tyranitar and try to burn it. Cresselia doesn't have Protect though, so as long as I don't get burned... Oh, he has Hydro Pump. Moonlight, yep. Okay, so I'm going to protect Tyranitar and Earth Power. Is that too predictable? Perhaps it is. But yeah, like it was a 50-50 play for my opponent. And now, thanks to Sandstorm, I can double target my Lodic and it misses, but Earth Power would have been enough and Life Orb Crunch would have been more than enough. So yeah, one loss, one win for us. This game was a bit strange. The previous one was very hacksy, but so far so good. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for our day 3 using Scar's Mega Gardevoir team. Bye bye.